Hello everyone, where am I today? I'm actually in my bedroom. You can see the colour scheme is magnolia. Actually, that painting or sculptural piece behind you, let's see if I can show you a wee bit there. That was a wedding present from my best friend to me, and I really like it, so even though I'm divorced, I have kept it. But I'm not sure where that's going to go eventually, because this room, magnolia, as you can see, very, very plain, very neutral, very sort of tenant looking, for tenants. And ignore the barnet. I have just literally shoved it back out of my face, because one thing I can't stand, I don't know if any of you are like that, I can't stand little hairs sort of tickling my face. I really can't. I don't know why I got a fringe, because it's been torture having hair, tickling the top of my head. So as soon as I can, I always sort of like shove it back out of my way. And see these wee tiny hairs coming down? Can't stand that. Oh, can't stand hair on my face. Oh God, next scene I can feel one. Can't stand hair on my face. Anyway, that's not what I came on to talk about. But anyway, I'm in the bedroom. We've only one bed at the moment because, as you know, I'm tearing the house asunder in preparation to getting central heating in and getting the house rewired. So I'm taking the opportunity to basically downsize a lot of my possessions, most of them really. I haven't even made my bed this morning because I was sort of having a wee snoozy this afternoon and it's an absolute mess. So I was going to show you around the room, but I daren't because it's terrible. This is the tidiest bit of the room, but literally down at this end, right, so down behind the bed, or front of the bed, I have a big huge chest, and on it I have another picture like these ones. Okay, so like this, I have another one of those hiding a hole in the wall. I have a little jewelry case, some dried flowers, or false flowers from IKEA, and a TV that was in my son's room, but it's just sort of sitting up there for now. Literally, I've an office chair here because it's out of one of the rooms. I've nowhere to go. I've pushed the bed right against the wall for now, so I have a wee bit of a space here, but I'm really paring everything back. So that's partly why I want to talk to you today. I want to I had my friend over for a coffee. We went out for a walk and a coffee there, for just in between my meetings. And I was obviously explaining to her what I was doing. And the other thing is, right, by the way, right, my hair is scraped back like nobody's business, right? I'm going to be shaving my hair, my face. My face isn't that bad, folks. No. I'm going to be shaving my hair for charity at the end of the month. So now I'm looking to see what I'm going to look like, with a number 2 all over kind of thing. So stay tuned, because there'll be a few videos in September where I have either a hat, a scarf, or nothing on. Anyway, what I might do actually is put a link to the charity page. No money changing hands, from me. But if you do want to sponsor me for this at the end of the month, it's for Macmillan's Brave the Shave. And I'm going to be, so my wee round face is going to be well on show. Anyway, I suppose that's part of the minimalism as well. Minimal hair. God, these things I do. Anyway. I'm talking here, so I have no idea where I'm going with this. So I wasn't even sure whether I should do a video, because I thought I would just start rambling, which I always do in my videos. But anyway, so what I said to her, and it really then kind of rang true for me as to why I'm downsizing, why I'm doing this. I think for a long time, and as you can see, look at me, how fat I am, and God, my boobs look huge on this. I always think I have small boobs, but they look absolutely freaking huge on this. Again, I digress. But one thing I said to her is, I have been comfort buying for years. Every time I got down, I either got something to feed my face or something to feed my I don't know, loneliness or boredom, mostly boredom, I have to say. I get bored so very easily. And I've been covered by crap. And apart from the fact that I've inherited a lot of stuff, I mean, these pictures weren't mine, or were they? Did I buy them? I have no idea. I don't know either. I mean, this one obviously is a wedding present. That's different. That's a gift. And actually, I chose it. We went along one day and I saw that. Oh, it's beautiful. And she says, look, I'll buy that for your wedding present. And I'm fantastic. But a lot of things I buy, because they're cheap, but then you buy cheap, buy twice. A lot of things I buy because they're pretty or, sparkly. It's almost like I'm trying to snap myself out of boredom by buying things. Or I'm like a magpie, attracted to sparkly things or whatever, or anything. Like, for example, in my office, stroke craft room, stroke junk room, stroke whatever, I have a pile, and I'm not even kidding you, folks. I have a pile about that high of notebooks, big A4 notebooks and jotters and all sorts. I've maybe used one page out of each, and that's it. I have no idea why I bring them into the house. I mean, I keep thinking, yes, look, I've got a new jotter. This is great. I'm going to do things with it. I'm going to write things with it. I'm going to, and then they pile up, and I mean, you can't really get the scale, but, huge pile. And then I find a whole load down in the living room today as well. And I think, there's all these blank pages on it. I can't throw them out, but I'm just going to have to. I just have to, because they're just taking up junk. They're taking up space. I'm filling some void in my life, in my space, my physical space. And that's all I've been doing is filling voids. So I'm having all this very sort of Zen thinking and everything. I have no idea what I'm talking about, but you know what I mean? I'm reevaluating things. I'm thinking I would prefer tranquility over chaos, because my mind is a very chaotic space. Now, bear with me, folks, while I get through this. I have a tattoo on my wrist, okay, that I got when I got divorced, okay, and I swore I would never get a tattoo anywhere that was visible, because, it just wasn't my thing. I have tattoos over my body, but they were not visible. Unless I was wearing something skimpy, then, I haven't worn anything skimpy for a while. But anyway, so I got this tattoo on my wrist, and it actually says, "In chaos, find peace." And it took me a while to kind of just get the right wording for it. But really the sentiment behind it is that, and a little bit like my mum like this, I'm really only alive when I'm in a crisis, or when I have to sort of be a hero or a firefighter or something, you know what I mean, that kind of not to the necessarily directly, but all systems go. There's nothing worse for me than emptiness, empty space, empty thoughts, empty time, because I just fill it with shit. Excuse my language. I just fill it with crap. Crap playing games, crap eating, crap buying shit, whatever. This is a very cathartic vlog that I'm doing here. But I'm kind of just getting a sense of where I'm going with this. So my mind is full of this chaos. And in chaos, find peace, basically, to me is and it's written so that I can see it, so I can read it. It's not written so that, you can show it to someone else and, hey, look, look at my lovely tattoo. The actual tattoo says, you're putting this upside down, you realize? And I'm like, well, hang on a minute. It would be upside down if I got it the other way, because just so that somebody else could read it. That's absolutely not the reason why I'm getting it. I'm getting it so that I have this permanent reminder on me that when shit hits the fan or when things are going, that is when I am at my best, I suppose. even though I you get stressed or anxious about things or whatever, really, it's dead time that is the anathema to me. So in chaos, find peace means, it doesn't mean find a safe haven when things are chaotic. It means acknowledge the, and embrace the chaos, and embrace who you are, embrace the fact that you are not, you're not just this sort of normal person. Well, then who the hell is normal? But you know what I'm saying? In my head, I always think, why can't I be normal? Why can't I think the way other people think? So really, this is a reminder of be myself, embrace who I am, and embrace the chaos of myself. But the converse of that is, now I'm looking at minimalism. And I'm looking at minimalism because there's almost too much noise out there. There's so much noise in here that I can't order it if there's too much noise out there. Now, I'm not even sure I'm going to even post this video because I sound like a complete wanker right now. But the hell with it. Look, guys, when I started this whole video series, I said I would just be true to myself, and I said I would just be talking to you about who and what and wherever. But anyway, I'm getting this all out here. I have a meeting in about half an hour, so it's the last meeting of the night. It's 5 to 9. Oh, right, so it's 5 to 9. I've got a meeting at 9:30 tonight, and then that's me for the day. But I thought I'd throw this wee video in. Anyway, I'm going minimal because if I want to lose the weight, and this is where it kind of comes back to the weight loss as well, I've got to pare back the noise. I've got to pare back the noise of the addictions to food. I've got to start thinking and embracing the less is more in all things, not just in my food, not just in my diet, not just, the ketogenic diet is very clean eating. I'm not a vegan. I couldn't go vegan. I couldn't give up my Christmas turkey. Couldn't give up my Christmas turkey. And I do love meat. I love my bacon. I love my pork sausages. In fact, we've got pork sausages down there at the moment. In fact, I'm going to keep this short because I don't want to burn the sausages. But anyway, so, but it's clean. The vegetables are very specific. It's very easy to eat a ketogenic lifestyle. It's fat and protein and a smidge of carbs if you must. And then most of the carbs come from clean vegetables like my broccoli, cabbage, even a little bit of onion now and again, tomatoes. Today, in fact, actually yesterday, I made a mushroom soup. I had 3 different types of mushrooms, open cup, closed cup, and chestnuts, all from the reduced to clear section in Tesco's. I just whacked them all into my trolley. Some reduced to clear cherry tomatoes. I bunged a pack of that in. So I've got this huge big Lucrezia pot. I think you've seen it in other videos. I just bunged them in, a couple of stock cubes. The ones, you can peel across, Marco Pierre shites, excuse my language, stock pot thingy, blah, blah. Buck them in. I had in the freezer some chopped onions and peppers, and I just bunged them in, just doing a clear out, whatever I could get my hand on. I got some reduced to clear cheddar cheese with caramelized onion. Bunged that in because, it kind of thickens it and creams it up. I did actually buy some whipping cream, and it's the Strathroy whipping cream you can get in Tesco's. It's actually the lowest carb cream that I can find. Strathroy whipping cream or double cream, the blue one anyway. It's the blue one. And bunged that in towards the end. A few herbs. What else did I stick in it? No, really, that was it. Just mushrooms and a bit of tomato and some cheese and cream. And the onions and peppers, sorry. And then I have my, my big hand whisk thing that at the end when it was all just a low heat for a few hours. And then and a bit of butter at the bottom. And just whizzed it all up and made it into soup. And that did me all day yesterday. And actually a couple of bowls this morning for breakfast. And I ate it cold this morning. Ate it cold. perfectly fine. I have no problems with eating cold soup. Well, that's what gazpacho is anyway, isn't it? Or is it borscht? One of them. Anywho, so no idea where I'm going with this. So minimalism, right? So yes, so embracing the chaotic of the brain, but giving balance to that, and also holistically paring back, less being more. I've gone on the ketogenic regime, which is simplistic food, few ingredients, nothing processed, lots of fat, lots of protein, no poison, no sugar poison. I have to balance that in all things as well. So that's why I'm thinking about minimalism. So I'm doing minimalism in the diet, but I'm also wanting to do minimalism in my lifestyle as well. I've given away all my books, DVDs, CDs. I didn't have a huge amount, but I had a good few boxes worth. And I'm really paring everything back. And then my color scheme, I'm going to be very minimalistic as well. Whites, greens, turquoise. I've got a palette. And I want to create a little mood board, just to sort of, so that I don't go chaotic when I come to decorate things. I want things to be very purposeful. I want to make intentional decisions with all the furniture that I may or may not bring into the house once I have the 4 walls all painted white and whatever. Oops. I want to be intentional about the lighting. I want the light to bounce off the walls in sparkles. So I have a vision in my head of like a chandelier, not a huge big thing, but something that will create patterns on the walls and stuff. So there's a little chaos in that as well. So I'm bringing a little chaos, but the background and it will be very, very white, very sterile to a degree, but with little pieces of chaos in there, because everybody needs chaos in their life. So anyway, that is kind of where I'm going, and my leg is completely dead. It's completely numb. What am I like? But so I wanted to do this little video to kind of explain more about my thought process. And look, guys, I've been all over the place in this video, so I mean that just shows you what my thought process are like. I bounce everywhere. I don't have a clear plan whenever I come to talk to use at all, but I just kind of wanted to talk to you about that and see where I kind of headed myself, and sort of actually use this video to kind of think it through in my own head, about why I'm doing this. But I think a lot of it was comfort buying, and just as I am trying to kick out, and I'm not perfect, my God, I have a cheat every day, for God's sake, on this stupid thing. What am I like? Anyway, I haven't cheated today, mind you, actually. But anyway, I wanted to balance that if I'm doing the ketogenic diet and eating clean and no poison, sugar is poison, processed foods poison, then I have to carry that through into the rest of my life as well. So anything that is negative in my life, I have to excise it from my life. And I've done that in a few personal relationships already. I'm not going to go into that. But suffice to say, negative people, I have chosen life instead of negativity. You know, you're a long time dead, as I keep saying. Why would you want any negativity, in this such a teeny, tiny, infinitesimal span of life that we have? We think we're going to live forever, and we don't, obviously. Why would you fill it with crap? There you go. That's going to be written on my epitaph. I got rid of the crap in my life, and then I died. Actually, I'm not getting buried. I don't want any markings for me. I want the cheapest, quickest exit that is possible. A wooden box into the inferno, into the, where am I going with this? into the into the crematorium, into the furnace, wooden box, and then throw my ashes wherever the hell you want them. No, I've no desire for any markings, graves, whatever. You know, I've no desire to cost my son any expense whatsoever whenever I'm cheerio, good night. It'll be very clean, very simple, very swift. And that's that. Very morbid pit to end on, but it's 20 minutes, so I thought I better go now because I'm waffling now. Anyway, listen, let me know what you think. Am I as crazy as what I think I am? And as I start to proceed through this minimalism thing, I'll probably do a couple more videos on it. I'm not going to be one of these very professional, you know, oh, let me show you around my house and whatever. You know, I'm a normal person, normal job and all that stuff. But, you know, I'll show you how I'm progressing. Let's see. Look, I have to apologise to you all, and this is another thing. You know, I'm losing weight, but I'm not losing size, and I don't want you guys to give up hope on me, because, you know, I would have liked to have made a lot more progress than I have done. So I'm really going to be starting to put the effort in a lot more now as well. So don't give up on me. I am going to get this weight off. I am going to pare back so many possessions. And I'm going to just keep doing these wee videos and seeing what comes to mind every time I do them. Anywho, thanks for watching if you watch, and take care, and see you on the other side. Take care.